Charlie Bloye, Chief Executive of Film Export UK, and that's a trade body, a trade association for international sales companies, often called sales agents in the film business, and they're selling independent feature films internationally. In the independent film model, the sales agent or sales company makes deals with lots and lots of different countries, with companies in those countries, just like studios. So the sales agent is a pivot where the idea of the producer meets the potential marketplace there. If the film is of any size, a sales agent is normally attached and has given some reliable projections of potential income. Sales agents will often become involved very early. Quite often a producer will have a favoured relationship with the sales agent that's done well for them in the past. In the world there are basically 4 hubs of concentrations of sales agents: Los Angeles, New York, London and Paris. Independent feature films far more often are either completely original screenplays, or perhaps they're based on historic events, or perhaps they're based on biography of someone. So there may be some slight pre-existing awareness, or they're based on books, but they're not based on mass appeal intellectual property that's already been established. So the role of the independent sales agent is to work with producers to try and identify what elements of the film they want to make have some kind of breakthrough potential to get public attention across the world. I think one of the things that sales companies felt would happen 10 or 15 years ago was that the calendar of festivals and markets would thin out, that the increasing communication, the availability of video conferencing, emails and so on, would reduce the need for people to meet face to face, and they'd be maybe able to do with 2 markets a year, the American film market and Cannes. I think that was the plan. It's a necessary part of being a sales company that you pass over the initial launch to the public, that responsibility to the distributor that you've appointed in each country to do so. However, you can set a certain amount of preparation in motion that can help the distributor figure out how to position it in their marketplace. Now, traditionally that involves maybe picking out stills, images, even posters that will survive right through to the DVD release or the film poster. But in terms of also having champions for the movie, if the movie particularly is based around an issue, perhaps environmentalism, refugees, something that can attract a champion that is prepared to associate themselves with the endeavour without necessarily being financially involved in it, go to those festivals, be immersed in those worlds, and then your voice can emerge as an important voice that, you'll gain followers, people will know that you know your stuff, and the filmmakers themselves will be happy when you've endorsed something that they're working on, because you're an insider. You've become an insider just by your enthusiasm for that particular genre. Social media has better BS detectors than were available to people in the past. The wisdom of crowds can rapidly uncover someone who's been disingenuous, who's been paid for their opinion. So I think it's important to, I think as Groucho Marx said, the most important thing is sincerity. When you can fake that, you've got it made. And that's not what I really think. I think actually sincerity is important, and that people can tell when you're sincere. And the smaller the movie, the hard work it takes to get a small movie to the screen. The resilience that producers and directors show to be able to achieve that, they can't possibly achieve it without many compromises, but without the integrity to try and hang on to their original vision.